Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this polymer clay Yeti charm, and this was a piece that I posted on my Instagram which many of you liked, and this is also inspired from the shaved cream shops nowadays in New York City. So I'm just going to get started on how to make this piece. So what you're going to need is some scrap clay so that you don't have to use so much pearl clay for the body. Obviously you're going to need some pearl or white clay for the hair of the Yeti, some blue clay for the face, the hands, and the feet, some black clay which we're going to mix with the blue later to create the features, an eye pin. Also you're going to need a thick ball tool to indent into the face later, a blending tool, as well as an X-Acto knife to cut your pieces. I forgot to show in this clip, but here I am also showing a rolling pin you're going to need to flatten out the pearl clay to cover the scrap, as well as smaller dotting tools which are optional to help you create the features of the Yeti's face. So first what I did was I flattened out my pearl clay so that I could cover up my scrap piece of clay. Here is my scrap piece of clay that I formed into this kind of thick oval shape, and now I'm going to use my pearl clay to cover it up. This is easiest done by kind of rolling the scrap clay into it and then cutting around the excess pearl clay. After it's all rolled together, I use my blending tool to blend around the creases, and you can also roll this around your hands to make it smooth like so. Then I used a smaller dotting tool, you can also use a bobby pin or a toothpick, and started scraping downwards to create the hair texture. I forgot to mention, if you don't want to use scrap clay and just want to use an entire ball of pearl clay, you can do that as well. Here is what it looks like on the face portion. You're just going to do that all around the body, and then I also added in some little arms. While I added in the arms, I also started blending it together with my dotting tool, as well as adding in the hair texture again. Now that it looks like this, I am cutting away at the hands so that we can use a dotting tool to make indents so that the blue hands can poke out later. It'll make more sense when you start seeing me put in the other details. I then added in little cone shapes to the feet and blended this in as well. Again, with my dotting tool, I made little indents into the feet so that the blue feet can poke out later. Here I started forming the indent into the face, and this is where we're going to add the blue portion of the Yeti's face, hands, and feet. I added a ring around the face of the Yeti and then started blending away with my dotting tool to create the hair texture. This makes it look like the hair is in front of the face instead of the face being kind of forward above the hair, if that makes sense. Here I'm blending in some light blue and black clay to create a kind of navy color, and then started adding in those colors for the features of the Yeti's face. You want to be patient when doing this. The part that I didn't show was I cut out some small white triangles for the teeth, and that's it. You're going to add an eye pin if you want to make this a charm and bake according to your polymer clay package instructions, and that's pretty much the entire tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe, or comment below, and I will have 2 Yetis listed on my Etsy by the time this video is up. If you have any other winter suggestions for tutorials, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys soon.